people are. It wasn't a bad show. I enjoyed Nicki Minaj's performance. I liked Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's performance. But this wasn't like a memorable VMA. It wasn't. It was just like, okay, now all of a sudden MTV remembers that they does music. And something I didn't like is that they had a camera dedicated to Taylor Swift the whole night. Like, who wants a camera sitting on them the whole fucking night? I wouldn't want a camera on me the whole night. She won a couple awards. It seemed like everybody won an award. Shakira did her thing. Something I noticed, it sounded like they had the crowd singing, but I was like, the crowd is not singing Hips Don't Lie. These are teenagers in this audience. They don't know Hips Don't Lie. They don't know Hips Don't Lie to be singing it like that. But she did an amazing job. And then they kept putting that camera on Tiffany Haddish. And I had it up to here with her. And it was kind of like, we was texting like, you get tired of seeing her, right, or you get tired of seeing her antics.
Right.
I don't think it was that she was drunk. I feel like she was on something.
Just acting the stupid.
Yeah, just like, you don't even have to act like that. Yes, and I seen that video of her, and Shakira paid her no mind.
Right. You should have felt like a fool.
Yeah, Shakira.
And then she photobombed her when she taking a picture of that man.
Yeah, like,
what's the matter with her? What is the matter? I never found her funny. What is the matter with her? She's not funny to me.
I have no idea.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Somebody should have looked at her and said, what is wrong with you? Go sit down. You acting like that. Leave that lady alone.
Yeah. And I didn't even know that.
I bet she wouldn't do that running around the place yelling Beyonce like that.
No. She already said she would fight for Beyonce.
You got two Beyoncés before somebody stops.
And Julie, I'm about to say, and Julius is not even going to let that happen.
Yeah, because I can see him now say, hold on. Chill out. You're doing too much. That was somebody's name like that. I couldn't believe she was doing that.
Too much. That was way too much. She has not issued an apology or anything, but that was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
And you're a celebrity too.
Yeah, it was just embarrassing. You don't do stuff like that. I don't think you do stuff like that, Kevin.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, that's why I would have just kept on going to Shakira. Like, I'm glad.
And Shakira probably got in the car and said, "Who is that?"
Yeah.
She probably didn't know who she was. Who is that? I don't know. He probably looked at her and said, "We don't know."
Yeah, and so and by the way, Shakira had got the Video Vanguard Award. For her videos, like, I never thought her videos to be like,
they was just handing out an award. That's all.
Let's give Shakira. Like, I never thought like she would ever get one. But I guess they're running out of people to give them to.
Yeah. And
just like we said a couple of weeks ago, who are going to be these new people? Because y'all are not here. Like, by this time, in several people's career, you would have artists pay tribute and to these to the legends now. So like, who can pay homage to Usher? Who can pay homage to Beyonce? Who can pay homage to Brandy,
to Usher,
and Monica and stuff like that? Who?
Chris Brown to Usher.
Yeah,
he could.
But I would want somebody like new that nobody's like established enough to be like, okay, let me watch this award show and see this tribute that's going on.
I think Chris Brown, Luke James type of tribute to Usher would be, not just Chris Brown and Luke James, but those two, a part of a tribute to Usher would be awesome.
It's just
Chris Brown when it comes to the dancing songs, and Luke James when it comes to like the different ballads. Yeah, it's like, that would be awesome.
Yeah, like I think it's some people that could definitely sing Usher songs.
Yeah.
But the dancing, who else but Chris Brown?
Right. There's nobody else.
And I hope I'm not old. Like it's probably people that's new and I don't know that be killing it, but they're not on the tips of people's tongue.
No.
And I feel bad. Like who can do a tribute to Beyonce when she's like 50 something, and you want to talk about a Lifetime Achievement Award? Who can do a tribute if this Destiny Child thing do happen, and they say let's do a tribute to Destiny Child? Right. Who could do it?
Because we don't need another Rihanna, A-Marie, and Tiara Marie.
No,
we don't need another. No.
Who can do it?
Don't do that. Don't you do that.
Y'all let me know, because I'm really sitting here thinking, who's going to pay homage to these stars?
She said Shakira.
Bitch, Tiffany Haddish getting up there. No. Talking about she got a rap. She about to be a rapper.
She sit her ass down.
Yes.
That's what she needs to do. And not only does she need to sit her ass down, she needs to sit her ass all the way down. And don't get the fuck back up.
All the way down. And they talking about, yeah, this is the most watched VMAs in years, right? Only 800,000 people watched.
Yeah, nobody's watching the VMAs no more. Like, I was on the phone. Let me tell you something. When the VMAs came on last week, I was on the phone with one of my friends, and I was watching him watch it. And I had every opportunity to watch it. But I was watching, we were on FaceTime, and I was watching him watch it. Yeah. I didn't want to turn that on. Because I don't know none of them songs. I don't know none of them people. I don't know none of these new artists. It's not like 20 years ago, when 20 years ago at the VMAs in 2003, you had Beyonce, you had Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Madonna. You had Nelly, you had Madonna. You had all these big stars that you knew that were performing or at the VMAs. I don't know these people.
Yeah. Now, they did have the Diddy tribute.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And Keisha Cole. Let me tell you, Keisha Cole, while somebody say what they want to say, Keisha Cole came out there to sing like she had something to prove.
Yeah. Well, she ain't sing nowhere else.
Because I know something to say. And I loved it. Like, it just took me back to that time. This was like 2007, 2008 when that song came out. Like, I fucking love that, and I still love that song today.
They didn't even invite her to the BET Awards.
Huh?
She wasn't even at the BET Awards.
No. And when was the last time she's been there?
When she's been there any award show.
They're talking about she's no longer selling fish plates. And you know what? I liked it. I really liked the Diddy tribute. But where was Kim? And like, you see all these people doing all these different tributes.
That was cute with him and his son up there.
Yeah, he looks like a young.
His son is a
young. He did remind me of a young Diddy.
His son could play him in a biopic.
Yeah, I think he has.
That's the only person that could play him in a biopic.
Did he do it before?
I don't know. But Diddy's son is the only person that can play him. Yeah. He looks like him. He acts like him. That's the only one. He is a carbon copy of his father.
Well,
he really is.
Yeah. I just need to be wowed by these new people. I feel like I'm becoming not ancestors. I'm becoming my parents.
Yeah,
like older people, like who these young people.
I became my parents about 5 or 10 years ago. I told y'all a long time ago. I was telling y'all a long time ago. These people don't do nothing for me, and they still
really
haven't. And they haven't. And I remember, everybody was trying to convince me. Oh no, you got to check this person. They're not doing it for me. They don't sing. They don't do nothing. And half of them getting up there lip syncing. I miss the days when artists used to get up on stage and sing. Of course she was. I seen But I mean, it's like nobody is singing no more. Or attempting to. You know what I mean? It's like you get up there and then half the songs, I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know. I don't know who this is. I only know some of these artists from the Shade Room.
Right.
That's the only way I know.
And you know what else you know them from? Their drama.
Their drama.
Like, I can't tell you a Blueface song at all.
But I can tell you who his baby mother is,
and who his friend is, the name of his new son, how he treats his other son,
and then how obsessed his mother is with him. I think they have sex with him.
Something that's not right with her. She's young. She had him at a young age. I can tell. Yeah. But he's very handsome. I wish he didn't get that stuff on his face, but I think he's handsome.
Yeah, he's not a
bad.
But
he got a lot of drama.
He gives me K&A.
No.
Yes, he does.
Beyond K&A.
No, he does not. He gives K&A.
He's beyond.
You look at him. He looks like one of them nice. He looks like a nice looking person who came from out of K&A, but he got that K&A mentality. It's a few.
So you can take him out of
K&A. Yeah. You can't take the K&A out of him. Oh, okay.
And he's talking about Kensington. I'm sure y'all seen video clips of everybody that's on drugs.
He gives me K&A. He gives me he got a few family, like his abuela still lives up in K&A, or whatever you call it.
Kensington, Allegheny.
Yeah.
Abuela.
Look like she right here. I know him right. I know a K&A when I see one.
But he's like,
but I'm not saying everybody in K&A is bad looking. They have some nice looking people in K&A. It's just that, because it's a lot of times when I hear, we're focusing on the zombies in K&A.
Right.
But there are people who live in K&A.
Yeah, in the area.
And he gives me somebody who would come from K&A.
Yeah,
but you're like, damn, you from K&A? Oh, wow, you look nice.
Yeah.
I'm not, don't invite me over your house because I'm not going over there. But I damn sure ain't going over there at night. Are you kidding me? And if I do go over there at night, I'm spending the night because I'm not leaving. Okay. Once we come in the house, I'm closing the door, locking it behind me. and pray don't nobody break in my car.
And try to, okay?
Try to break in my car.
Speaking of breaking in cars, Tamar's car was ran into. They broke into her car. I don't know where her car was parked, but it was several people. Yeah, and the caption, what I read, I felt bad for her, and then I was wondering, was she still with her guy? Because let me go to her page. It says, did she take it down? Oh no. I got robbed at home. I'm not safe anywhere. I don't know why I keep getting violated. I had a lot in my car because I don't live anywhere because I'm not safe anywhere or with anyone. With a heartbroken emoji and with the, oh my God, like what to do. And I feel bad that happened to her. But you know, a lot of people cars been getting broken into. She's lucky she wasn't carjacked. Because here, and probably everywhere else too, carjackings are up. I mean, 1,000% versus what it was a couple years ago. I think she should count her blessings that she's still alive and that she wasn't in the car or anything like that. I don't know what she kept in her car or why she would keep it in the car. Why don't she feel safe anywhere? I don't know. You know, and I see her with her friends and all of that stuff. Like, you don't feel safe with anybody. And I thought that she was engaged, so I don't know. Listen, I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm trying to figure out why she's keeping certain.
Because I started thinking, but where the fuck does she live at? She said she don't live nowhere.
No, did she say that? Say it again.
She said, I put this new Face ID thing. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. She said, I had a lot in my car because I don't live anywhere because I'm not safe anywhere or with anyone.
Well, where does she live at?
I don't know.
What did she say? She live out of her car?
I don't know. I thought she lives in a car.
That man.
I hope it's so.
Yeah, I thought she lived with that man too. Yeah. I don't want to speculate. I thought at one point she was living like in some hotel. But then you reminded me about the man. I completely forgot she was dating that guy.
She was dating that guy.
Yeah, but like, it's like, well, where do they live at?
I don't know.
And why do you have... She got a lot of friends around her.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you can't trust those people around you, that you can't leave your stuff around them? That you got to leave it in the car?
I would never leave my stuff in the car.
Yeah.
You should never... Only thing you should...
And what does she have in the car? And how would anybody know? And that was a group of people. Yeah. For them to target that particular car?
Somebody's watching her.
Okay, that's an inside fucking job.
Okay. You think it's an inside job?
Come on now. And it wasn't just one person. It was quite a few. That was one of the things on Cold Case Files I was just telling y'all about on McKell's Corner. This guy got shot. Let me tell you something. Yeah, everything comes together. This guy got shot. First of all, this guy and his girlfriend came home. It was snowing. When they got to their house, one of their friends was sitting outside of the house saying that she needed to use their computer to do something. It was kind of suspicious at first, but they ruled the friend out. And she really and truly had nothing to do with it. It just was a little suspicious. Because when they got in the house and they started, chilling or whatever, and the friend was on the computer, it was a knock on the back door. Right. And then two guys came in and, looking for the safe, trying to get them to open the safe or whatever, but they refused to open the safe, got into the struggle. The boyfriend, he got shot twice. The girlfriend got pistol whipped, and the friend who was there on the computer, they never touched her. That's why people thought maybe she had something to do with it. But in all actuality, she didn't. They just didn't touch her. But the boyfriend who got shot twice, he didn't die right away. He was just paralyzed, but he died 5 years later after his. And when you die from your injuries, that's murder. And they never found the people who shot him. But this is the thing. He stabbed the guy who shot him in the struggle.
So it was blood.
And it was blood on the knife. But because the guy that he stabbed was not somebody who was in the system, or his DNA wasn't in the system, they couldn't find out who it was. And it took them a long time. But they eventually found out who it was.
So you know what
But what I'm saying is, that was an inside job. And it was an inside job because one of the two guys that did all of this knew the guy and knew that he had a safe and drugs and money in that fucking safe. And then, you ready for this? And then both of the guys who robbed the house, they went on to later work for the guy who they shot. They went to go work for his dad because his dad was at this had control. And the dad said it on the thing. The dad said to think that they were right under my nose
the whole
time, and they shot his son and paralyzed his son. He said I trained them two guys how to use the machine at my site and everything for years. And one of the guys died of a drug overdose before he could get. No, it was white. Right. Before they could get court. And then the second guy, he when all my Facebook timeline,
it's emotional.
Just like crying.
It's like, I don't know. I'm just happy that.
Don't start.
No, but I'm happy he got some.
I am too.
I am too. And then when he told his son, and his son broke down, that made me cry. Like, I don't know. It was just Mikkel. When you watch it, you're gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry, but I don't want you doing this.
I know, but just reliving it and watching it, it's very emotional. Don't idolize people you see on Instagram.
Right.
Nobody is gonna tell you that. Oh, bitch!
Nobody's
that
light
bill just came.
Yeah.
And I just got a notice. No, but you see me in Saint Laurent's and Burberry and Gucci and
everybody can tell you they only got $20 in their bank account. And they trying to let that stretch into the next check.
Yeah.
People are not going to.
When you lose a parent, everything's the first. The first Mother's Day, the first Thanksgiving, the first Christmas, New Year. Every holiday is the first, and like those times are tough for me, and I don't want to hear that I don't celebrate that. Like, whether you celebrate it or not, you're going to eat on Thanksgiving. Like, you may be Muslim, but you're going to be with your family on Thanksgiving. You might not celebrate the actual holiday.
But it's always so crazy to me because I didn't even know Thanksgiving was a religious holiday. I thought it was a holiday where everybody just was thankful. What damn good is it to come in here and celebrate when then half of y'all don't celebrate shit? What damn good is it to have the damn dinner when half of y'all don't celebrate?
Yeah, so Kevin was a little pissed off this morning, and I was like, y'all just don't understand. I was like, Christmas means a lot to me. My mom decorated that house top to fucking bottom. Okay. I had a real.
I believe this weekend you said, or this week? Well, it's only Tuesday.
This weekend.
How many people did you have in here? Oh my God! It's only 3 days in the weekend. More than 2?
Oh my God.
No, I didn't graduate till 04. Yeah. So I was still in school.
Yeah, but I just remember it. Like, and I remember Danny came.
But he made them walk for that cheesecake.
Yes.
Oh, that was the talk of the
but I think that was. But now when we look at that,
that was for TV. Yeah, it was definitely for TV. But at that time,
right? You went to Julian's for a cheesecake, and you dropped it.
He made them walk all week. They were in Manhattan, and what made them walk to Brooklyn? Yeah, man, that was a nice walk.
And then you dropped the cheesecake.
Somebody lost a few pounds of that walk.